In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to manifest moving country, moving abroad, especially now that travel is more and more possible and more countries are opening. And I will share with you how I did this crazy manifestation exactly 2 years ago in the middle of the craziness that has started back then. And I will give you my tips to help you bring this manifestation to reality. So stay tuned and let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miruna for those of you who are here for the first time, and on my channel I share vlogs and stories from my life in Germany and manifesting tips. Like, this channel has been everything, but it was mostly about me, my experiences in my life, in the hopes that it can inspire you as well. And exactly 1 year ago I was filming exactly this video, telling people my story of how I managed to move country at the end of 2020, when it was still this big craziness, pandemic, lockdown and everything in Germany, and how I made all my dreams possible. At that time, to be honest, I thought it was like a miracle that it happened, but I managed to apply this exact formula again and again and again over the next year while I was here in Germany, and I successfully manifested my dream job, I successfully manifested friendships and exactly the life that I have envisioned. So I'm happy that you're here. Let's start. By the way, don't forget to subscribe and comment at the end of the video with your thoughts on what I'm going to show you and share with you, and let me know if this is your goal right now, to move abroad, to start living life like all times, because I always love to hear your stories and to see that it helped you or that it sparked the desire again in your heart. Over the last year, because of my previous video with moving country, I received so many messages from you, people that were inspired, people that gave me success stories, maybe not because of my video, but you know, telling me that they manifested as well this. Like, I met a girl from India who just moved to Germany last autumn with an au pair program. So things are possible. I must admit that maybe I had some advantages, like a lot of people told me this. You know, from the outside you can say that, because I was moving from Romania to Germany. They are both countries in the European Union, so of course it's pretty easy to move around, it's pretty easy to move abroad. You don't need so many papers, you don't need so many documentations. But as I said, I met other people who came from outside the European Union and who made it possible, and I read so many stories. On the other hand, some people, maybe those of you who are new on my channel, who haven't get the chance to see my other videos, don't know that basically I started from zero with everything when I moved here. I only knew my boyfriend, but I didn't know the language. I was changing completely my careers. I didn't have connections. I was like zero possible, you know? And it was a very challenging year for me, because I had to learn so many things. I had to leave behind me my old life, my old beliefs, my old mindset, and become this new person and embrace this new person that I wanted to become. And it was a very transformational year. I think what made my move very possible, and I'm telling you for those of you that are trying for some time to make this move, I was trying as well, and let me tell you, I actually wanted to move to another country since I was probably 10, and I managed to do it when I was 26. So it wasn't a thing that started from 1 year to the other. It was actually in the progress 16 years. Yeah, mathematic. Okay, it's correct. So it was 16 years in the progress. I remember so vividly when I was little, I was always dreaming of living in a big city. I was always dreaming of working in these offices with glasses, these big buildings. I was always dreaming of hanging out with people and doing all sorts of activities. Like, I was always ambitious and dreaming big. However, life happened in between. I had chances, but somehow I felt that it was never the time for me to do that. I had a very long relationship. I had started my business, which has taken me 8 years, and I don't regret not leaving at that moment. Probably my easiest moment would have been to leave when I finished high school, because I had this option to go to the UK to study to university, but somehow I either didn't have the courage or other people kind of doubted me, and then I started to doubt myself. But in the end, I think it was just not my moment, because I had to do other things in Romania to grow in other areas, to develop my skills, you know, in some other aspects. The move happened anyway after 8 years. When was the time? In 2020, the summer of 2020, to do the move. That was when I took that decision. That was the moment when I said, okay, I have done everything I wanted to do in Romania. I explored every single possibility. I was freshly out of a 5-year relationship, so and my business has moved completely online. So these were the things, and this was my background when I completely and fully said I want to move abroad. I was in that moment, like, there is no strings attached between me and my hometown. There is nothing holding me here, and I feel like I can really take off right now for good. I have the courage, I have the courage, I have the mindset, I have, you know, this a little bit of craziness to do this. So now is the time. And it didn't happen that it was just like, oh, I move here. I kind of let things happen a little bit for me. I just said to myself, okay, I'm in this moment in my life when there are a lot of possibilities, and I'm not going to choose this one because that's how I see it, that's how I feel it. I wanted to let myself be guided. If there is something that I really developed as a skill in the last 8 years, let's say 10 years, since I started with personal development, it was this: to listen more to the universe, to listen more to my inner guidance, to what my gut feeling was telling me. Because for so many years I tried to make things work out for me, and God and the universe had other plans for me all the time, much better, much bigger. So this was really the moment. Nothing to lose, I want to be surprised. And this is how things happened, that Germany was the only country open back then. After the first lockdown, Germany had the easiest policy to enter. My best friend moved from across continents to exactly the city where I live in, and it was the perfect alignment of a coincidence, as you would say. It was the perfect alignment for me to start exploring. And I went to Germany, and my plan was to go to Italy afterwards, to spend some weeks there or even months. And guess what? Italy closed completely, so there was no way in for like a couple of months. So I said, okay, then I would just stay in Germany for a little bit longer. And that was basically that was the point when the universe like really pushed me in the middle of where I was supposed to be. Because from the moment that I arrived in Munich, I felt that this city has such a great energy for me personally. It's so in alignment with my personality, with my character, with what I want to do. I like the lifestyle, I like the people, I like the easiness. I liked so many aspects, and I could see this, I could feel this from the very, very beginning. And this time, with no strings attached, with all my craziness and courage up front, I said, okay, this is the moment. The universe made its magic, and in those weeks when I was here visiting my friend, I also met my boyfriend, which I had no idea, zero expectation, -0 if you want, that this would turn in a relationship. And I didn't want really to have a relationship after 5 years. I just wanted to like be with myself and be like, you know, chill and enjoy life and see what I want to experience next, what opportunities I want to take. But somehow, again, things fell so much into alignment. Everything felt so nice. I was like, okay, this is how it feels like when things are supposed to be, when you're not pushing them, everything just comes to you. This was the exact energy and feeling that I had all the time. And then, of course, after 5 months, I started to prepare with everything. It was still a scary move, and it was still a scary thing to do, because we were only in a relationship for 5 months. So it was, you know, we started to know each other, but it was also like completely changing a country and moving with a person that 5 months ago was a complete stranger to you. However, I felt that I knew him since forever. So this kind of gave me confidence. And I was always with this feeling, you know, that whatever happens, I have to try this. This has been my dream for so many years. This is it. I have to take this. Even if I fail completely, even if I come back to Romania after 1 year with nothing, like, and telling people, okay, I failed, I have to try this. I have to try this. This was my mindset. Nothing to lose, everything. Go with all this courage, with your heart open. The universe helps you. You are guided, you are supported, you are safe, and everything turns out in the end exactly how you want. If I were to tell you something in your journey to moving abroad, to moving to another country, of course you will not know how the journey is going to be. Of course you will not know if it's going to be the best decision or the worst decision. But what's important is, do you really feel with all your heart that you should be there? Can you be open to receive the easiest way possible from the universe? Can you be open that maybe you don't have to solve everything, that maybe there's a higher power? And if you're on my channel, I think you believe in this, a higher power that can take care of your needs, or maybe your instinct, your gut feeling that can guide you like nothing else on this planet. Then that is the correct way to do it. That is the right way. Looking back and thinking of all the people that have written me about trying to manifest moving countries, not something that you just think about and it's happening. It's about you also taking action and also doing your part. It's not about just staying and waiting for the universe to come to you and, okay, some person will knock at your door, talk, talk, hey, do you want to move abroad? But this is how it works. You start to be proactive and the universe starts to come to you and help you a little bit in this direction. And being proactive doesn't mean that you have to stay non-stop on your computer and search information about this. It's about mostly acting on your gut feeling. Like maybe you feel inspired to, hey, let me search on this site. I don't know why, but I feel inspired, or I feel inspired to go in that place, or I feel inspired to call this person and talk with this person about this. This is not by chance. This is happening because you are guided. So try to pay attention to these little signs of what your gut feeling is trying to tell you, what your gut feeling is trying to guide you towards, and you will see that things will fall into place. For me, one of the things was always seeing signs. Like I was always constantly seeing hearts, I was constantly seeing angel numbers, and for me that was kind of my little trick with myself, my reassurance that things were going the way, even when I felt that things would not go up in the end. Because come on, we were living in a world where flights were closing from one day to another on a regular basis. Yeah, so that is my story, and I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of hope. If I were to recap a little bit, easiest way, what is the easiest way possible? Think about it. Act on your instincts, act on your gut feeling, take action, inspired action based on those feelings, and think about as an opportunity for you to just grow. You don't have to be 100% prepared. You have time to figure things out as you go. It takes just courage to take the step. It takes courage to say, okay, even if I fail completely, at least I tried. Something that I always If you go with this mindset, not only you will manifest moving countries, but everything you will ever set your mind to do. Let me know in the comment how you find this video. Let me know if you learned something new. Let me know how you like this new updated version of the video. And if you want to move abroad, if you want to move to another country, if this was always your dream, let me know. Let us encourage you, because we are here a super cool community and we want you to succeed. You can always connect with me on my social media channels. You have the links in the description. And another surprise is that if you feel that you are stuck right now in manifesting your dreams, you can directly work with me. You can book a coaching call of 30 minutes, a discovery call. Let's see if we are a great fit. Let's see where we can do some changes, and let's make a plan together and help you manifest your reality exactly like you wanted. Thank you so much for being here, and see you next time with a new video. Bye bye.